I can't see myself in my new camera because the little screen doesn't come around. And also it doesn't have like an autofocus that I have figured out yet. So this is my autofocus, or I'm manually focusing, and this is what I'm using to stand in for me because it's too embarrassing to go ask someone else to sit here. Oh my God. It's like the loudest fucking cars in Brooklyn decided right now to drive past my window. So I'm trying out a couple of new things for this vlog. So you put a piece of tape down on the actor's skin as high up as you can, like underneath their clothes. Then you have the little mic without the windscreen on, with all the little like spongy bit. And you just like put another piece of tape on top of it so that it's like this and there's no rubbing. The other new thing that you may have already noticed or heard about because I was tweeting about it is that I have a new camera. I have a DSLR Canon Rebel EOS. I don't know. It's a little bit older model just because I didn't have like a ton of money to spend on a new camera, but I figured that the camcorder that I bought between my freshman and sophomore years of college, so like 6 or 7 years ago, was not the camera I should keep using if I'm going to have an award-winning web series on the internet and a short film that I'm hoping will win awards and et cetera, et cetera. If I'm gonna be a filmmaker and also a vlogger, I should have at least, you know, not a camcorder. I hope this is still recording. I'm gonna check. Oh, it's still recording. Fantastic. The next 2 videos that you'll probably get from me are my letter to my future self video, which is my, I respond to questions that me from last year asked, and then I ask myself for next year a series of questions. And then at the end of December, I will upload my Thoughts from 2016 video, which is a Thoughts from Places style, like, look back on my year. I've been doing it since 2011, I think. Really quickly, on that kind of note, my Thoughts from 2016 video is going to be pretty, like, positive, all things considered. You know, like, a lot of really great things happened to me this year. I'm not gonna list them now because I don't wanna spoil the video. And I feel kind of weird because, like, I understand that politically and culturally, it's been not a banner year for existence. And, you know, obviously, like, it's been a rough year for a lot of people for a lot of reasons, some political and cultural, some, you know, otherwise. And I totally like understand and respect that. And obviously like that affects me. And obviously, you know, watching these horrible things happen to people I know and love, to people who other people knew and loved, that's awful. And it always feels kind of weird for me to be like, I had a great year when all of that is happening around me. And so it's kind of something that I've been wrestling with my, you know, cognitive dissonance of, it's been a great year for me as like one single human, and obviously there are like cultural and political reasons for that, but also just like I'm in a good place with my life. And I don't know, this is not me, you know, and all of my white privilege talking about how great of a year it was. Like, oh my God, why didn't you like 2016, everyone? If you just work hard, it'll be great for you. Obviously, I'm not that, you know, naive. It's hard to come to like a middle ground with like respecting and understanding how bad things are for other people while also being able to be happy about the good things that have happened to me. You know, it's not a one or the other. It's not like one cancels out the other. It's not like one forgets about the other. I guess the too long didn't watch version of this video is that I feel guilty for having a good year when this has been such a terrible year for a lot of people, but also I don't. And despite the fact that I recognize that there is a privilege of having a good year in a year like this, I don't think that that takes away from the fact that it was a good year for me, and that's okay. I'll have a plan next time.